YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So Keke Palmer is in the news once again, you guys. Allegedly, they're saying that Keke Palmer is back with her baby daddy and she's allegedly pregnant. So I don't know how true it is, but this is what the streets is talking about, child. They're saying she back with her baby daddy because a picture surfaced of her and the baby daddy, you know, looking friendly. Now, there were some people who has something to say about this. I want to go ahead and play their reaction and then I'll give my 2 cents on this whole situation. But before we do, if you have not subscribed to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. Share and like the video if you can. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So let's go ahead and get into what people are saying about this, because a lot of people, a lot of women, we're not feeling this. They do not like when couples reunite. They do not like you to go back to your baby daddies, baby. They want you to be single forever. So they've had something to say. I'm gonna go ahead and play a few comments and the thoughts of what they think about Keke allegedly being pregnant again and back with her baby daddy. Here we go.
No! What did we just talk about? Yo, why did I just get myself on this internet to figure out Keke Palmer went back to her baby daddy and she's pregnant again? Okay.
Y'all, this is a prime example why we need to mind our business and why folks need to stop posting all their business on social media.
That was just a few comments that people made about Keke allegedly getting back with her baby daddy. This is what happens when you put your business on social media. When you put your relationship and everything that you go through on social media, this is the backlash that you're gonna get. So when this whole ordeal with Keke and her baby daddy went down and she was saying he was abusive to her, then it came out that she actually was putting hands on him. She admitted it and then apologized for doing so. You know, there were mixed feelings about it, but she was apologizing, saying that she shouldn't have put her hands on him. And while she posted still pictures of what looks like him abusing her, she was actually the one who put hands on him and cussed him out and allegedly, you know, did things to him as well. So it wasn't just like he was the one doing all the crazy stuff to her, but she was actually doing stuff to him as well. The thing about it, when women go through things like this, they want to always portray themselves as the victims. You know, she even had a restraining order against him, if I'm not mistaken, where he couldn't go near her. When stuff like this happens, women always want to be the victims. They always want you to think that they're innocent, that they have nothing to do with it. He just got up and started acting a plumb fool and just started doing crazy things, and she was just the innocent victim, just sitting down so innocent. And a lot of times that is not the case. These women are very aggressive. They know how to cuss you out. They know how to talk down to you. They're not the innocent victims as they would like you to think. And so what happens is, you know the real deal as the woman. You play yourself as a victim in social media, and behind the scenes, you know you're really not. And you want that person to look like the villain to make yourself look good, when you know a lot of times you are just as big as a villain as he is. And so what happens when you end up realizing your mistakes and you know that you was wrong, you end up back with the guy, or you end up, you know, being cordial to him or even apologizing. But see, we don't see that part. And so all the public is left with is the backlash and what he did to you and how bad he was. And this is why they don't understand when you go back to him, or when they see you guys together and everything looks cordial and copacetic, they're shocked and appalled and like, oh my God, why are you back with this abuser? Why are you back with this person who did you so dirty? Because it's not really what you think. But they won't clear it up. They won't come back and say, you know what, I was really the aggressor. I'm the one who started it. I have a problem. You know, they're not going to admit to their faults. And that's the danger in doing this, you know. And so now people are confused. Why is she still with him? Didn't he hurt you? Didn't he do this? So naturally, people are going to question if he really was this low down, you know, demon that you claimed him to be. Because why are you back with him? And it's not always, oh, the woman is the victim. I'm telling you, a lot of these women are not. Sometimes the men are the victims, but people hate to see a man as a victim. They always want to portray him in a negative light, and the women are the victims, and a lot of times they're not. I'm gonna read some of the comments of what people had to say. So the first person said, that's why you can't tell your friends your business, because you're going back. baby. Somebody else says, baby, this is why we mind our business. Somebody else says, let's not forget, y'all tried to destroy and tarnish this man because he made a few mistakes in life. Somebody else says, just admit it's easier to be a couple when the world isn't involved. And that's so true. That's why I say you shouldn't involve the public with your personal business. Somebody else says she's not scared of him no more. Couples be so good for this. Got friends and family riled up, and whole time they sneaking and being together. This is why I stay out of it. When he knock her in between the washer and dryer, I don't want to hear ish, because it ain't our business, LOL. And see, that's the assumption that is happening. And a lot of times that's not what's happening. It's just easier to play the victim. It's easier to put the man as a villain because people already expect it. People are ready to condemn the man. But when you find out that the woman is actually just as much as a villain, nobody has too much to say. By the way, Keke's mother even said she had issues. And I think Keke herself said she had issues. So when you have people who have issues, human beings, let's not separate women from men. Just say human beings. All have issues that they work, trauma and things that they're trying to work through. So pair that with two people who have issues and trauma and put them in a relationship, then throw a baby in there. There's gonna be issues. And that's on both sides. So we gotta stop villainizing men just in general, just on GP, the men are the problem, when a lot of these women are very abusive. They have a lot of mental issues and trauma that they have not worked out and they're working on. And they bring a lot of toxic behavior to the relationship as well. We gotta stop thinking that women are always the innocent victims and men aren't. There are a lot of men who are victims, but they're not looked at the same or treated the same. So I'm not surprised that and they have a child. So you got to understand, when you bring a child into the situation, you have to raise that child. And if she wants her child to have a relationship with his father, then she's going to have to be around him. But social media, based off of what she put out there, are responding to that. They're responding to the fact that she made it seem like he was such a bad person. He's loony and he's crazy, but you had a baby with him. You had a relationship with him. And you wanted to be with him. You chose him. So we got to start normalizing the fact that humans in general, men and women, have issues. Men and women need to get help, not just men. Women have a lot of toxic trauma that they have not worked through. And Keke, coming from her upbringing, you can't tell me she don't have any trauma or anything she hasn't went through. She's even expressed it. So that means she's not perfect. That means she got some issues. She probably don't know how to be. She doesn't have a rule book for how to be in a relationship. She doesn't have all the answers, just like he doesn't. So that means they both need to work on themselves, not just the man. So we got to have a little bit more grace for the men and stop demonizing the men off rip and understand that they both have issues they're trying to sort through. And on top of that, bringing children into it, and they haven't really fully worked on themselves. So yeah, it's going to be issues between the both of them. So I'm going to leave it there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments of all of this situation with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. Y'all, let me know what y'all think about her possibly being pregnant again and them getting back together. What's your thoughts on it? Chime in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.